Alright, here it is, Warlord Games SPQR Caesar's Legions Legionaries with Pilum. This is the revised version of this kit, so most of the main components of this kit are going to be the same as the first edition of the game. It's just that the card will be revised for the new version of the game. So in this kit, you're actually going to get 12 Legionaries, the card, and all the appropriate bases for your Legionaries here. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at what's inside. First off, you get a little baggie that comes with the decals, the card, and it was all lovingly packed by Matt from Warlord, so thank you, Matt. We'll take a closer look at both of these in a little bit. You get 2 sprues of bases. You're actually only going to be needing 12 of these, so you're going to have a few extra 25mm bases that you can use for something else. And then the meat and potatoes of this set are the Legionaries. Now these are Caesarian Romans. These are different from your Imperial Romans or your Republican Romans. And we're going to go ahead and take a closer look at all this. But we'll circle back to the card and the decals. First off, the shield decals. Let me zoom in. These are lightning bolts, I guess representing Jupiter, the king of the gods. Alright. Alright, next up is the Death and Glory updated card for the Legionary. It gives you some information on it, on the unit itself. It's equipped with chainmail shirt, large shield, and then a sword for 24 denarii. If you turn this over, these are the options. You could purchase Pila for 3 denarii each, purchase slings for 4 denarii each, and then one model in each unit may purchase a horn for 10 denarii. One model in each unit may purchase a standard for 5 denarii. Has a special ability Shield Wall, as well as Testudo. These are the stats: 5 move, ranged 1, melee 2, melee dice is 1, agility 0, bravery 2, armor 3, and 1 wound. So, this is the revised card. Let me zoom out a little bit here. I'm going to bring in the original card. So as you can see, branding, obviously this is the note revised. So here everything else is pretty much the same, still 24 denarii, but if we go to the back, it's slightly different, or at least it feels slightly different. So Pila is still 3 denarii. The slings, instead of 4 denarii, are 3. 10 denarii if you want to upgrade one to horn, which is the same, but here's the big difference. One model may purchase a standard for 25 denarii, whereas in the revised Death or Glory version, it's only 5. So the abilities still seem to be the same, and all the stats are the same except for melee die. In this, it's two dice rather than 1, but everything else is the same. So definitely a couple differences. You will not pay to mix and match your Legionary cards when you are playing SPQR. So, alright, let's take a look at the sprues. Alright, you get 3 Legionary sprues. 2 of them are the same. These are just the standard Legionary ones, and we'll take a closer look at that. And then you have a command sprue. So let's take a look at the command sprue first. Zoom in here. As you can see, the shields, the helmets with the plume, very well detailed torsos, and then these are your command options. So I'm going to flip it around here. So you have your wolfskin and bearskin heads here. One is for the standard bearer, one is for the horn blower, and then you have the centurion, who will be the leader for your particular unit here. You also have some short swords, the gladius. The greaves here are for the centurion, and then you have small shields for both the standard bearer and the horn blower. So we'll take another look. I do like the look of these. These are a lot larger than the Imperial Roman models. Obviously the Imperial Legionaries were a different kit, different size. They're all 28mm, but these are slightly larger. I think these might be on par with the Vitrix size. So that's the command sprue. Now to the standard Legionary sprue. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in. Again, you get your shields, helms with plumes, torsos that are well detailed, and then 4 arms with pila. And that's pretty much it. So here are a couple examples of what they look like assembled. I'm going to bring up the Legionary here with Pilum and shield up. Chainmail looks great. These are going to look wonderful painted. Here is the Hornblower with the wolf's head and a small round shield. The Centurion with his gladius. He has a shield with a pilum. I love that. It's almost like a Corinthian style helmet with a plume, feathered plume. And then lastly we have the standard bearer with the bear pelt, small shield, and then the standard, which is a bull. So, doing another pass, much closer. Faces look great. These definitely are a lot better looking than the Imperial models that I've shown on the channel. They are very well detailed. So yeah. Alright. And there you have it, Warlord Games SPQR Caesar's Legions Legionaries with Pilum for the revised edition of SPQR Death or Glory. Definitely an interesting kit to have. They only give you 12 guys, which I think is appropriate for SPQR since you will be basing these singly. However, if you wanted to multi-base them, that would only give you about 3 stands. Yeah, 3 stands of figures, which is not enough for a medium-sized cohort of Legionaries if you were to, let's say, use these for Hail Caesar. But I guess the whole point is that these are supposed to be based singly for the skirmish game SPQR. But anyway, figures look great. Small variations in the card between the 2 editions, so keep an eye on that, especially if you don't have any of the new stuff just yet. And yeah, all right. If you like this video, go ahead and click like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and click subscribe. Click the bell notification icon to get notified of new unboxings for SPQR and other games that we cover on the channel. And then click the link in the description below to join our Discord server. That's the best way I can personally interact with you and chit-chat you about SPQR, Hail Caesar, and all these other games that we cover. So, and all these other games that we like to play. Alright, that's it. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more unboxing videos from More Gaming Noob Historical.